Greetings and salutations, friends. Welcome back to an exciting monumental event here at Roleplaying Unlimited, the beginning, part one, as it were, of the Coalescence. Thank you for joining us here tonight. I am Tragically HP, your host, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. Always happy to see our friends here filing in and getting ready for game time. So let's just see what we're looking at as far as our assembled party.
Although I think it might be available as a first level paladin spell, and if it is, I can trigger my long rest bonus to prepare it.
Like at some point.
You don't say.
Yeah, I caught that on the stream, you know, at like a few moments beforehand, because I listened to your intro for like hints.
It's a good call. It's a good call. I tend to always jump in the middle of conversation. I figured it was a good compromise to nobody say a word until I give the official go-ahead. Because, yeah, we always had people like talking during the intro or during the outro, and I was like, I'll just join in when I'm ready, so that way they can chat it up.
Right.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, sometimes I can do that. Well, look at us here. Tuesday night, session 17, almost coming up on 20 sessions. We are over 4 months of sessions into this campaign that started back in January. So excited to have everybody here. Who is here? And
I made it.
Howdy. And speaking of which, Tariq is here. And yep, there he is. There's Arm Ripper. What's happening? And some of these tokens look a little effed up. I noticed it on the previous starting map, but some adjustments will be needed. Twinkleberry Snodsworth. joining us from the Monday table once again. And Mythwolf seems to be late, so the presence of Theron and his companion Yordle are entirely speculative at this point. And joining us after missing last time around, Asilatam!
Woot woot.
And who else? Who am I missing here? I think that's everybody who was here last time around, or steady on the Tuesday table. So first and foremost, let's get a look at our foe, the Ultra Dracolich. We might call it the Ultra Mega Dracolich now, since your characters have had opportunity to level up and gain some experience and some new abilities since the last time you fought, and you better believe the Dracolich has probably done the same. And as your characters make their way out the front door, for lack of a better term, of the cavern complex that you've been adventuring in for the past several weeks, we see the Dracolich flying about 50 feet up over our heads. Pardon me while I do a little soundtrack switcheroo. Come on. There we go.
How are we supposed to possibly reach him while I'm flapping my wings and hovering a few feet off the ground?
And it is at this point, after you have sufficiently pissed this dragon off, mostly by having a huge hand in destroying its lair, which granted it did all of the destroying, just largely because you guys kept kicking its ass so much. The Dracolich is revealing its true self. Only in this respect, the only difference is its voice change. As your party makes their way out onto the field of battle, before it, Armripper dragging a crate of potions and a chest of your party's gains throughout the dungeon so far.
Is this what you have come to challenge me with? Pitiful adventurers, there were quite many more of you last time.
Tariq kind of looks around like, is this the same dragon? Because that doesn't sound right.
And let's just see here. Oh, we got a little snafu there, yep.
I think this is the dragon on steroids.
As you behold the dragon and look over your party members like, yeah, we got this. A farmed who was standing right there just vanishes and goes back to the ship. And Amphith, who was standing right over here, vanishes and goes back to the ship. And let's see, do we have Mythwolf? We do not, so guess what's about to happen. Whoop! And as your party trickles down to a mere 4, the dragon just absolutely guffaws.
So which of you will challenge me? Which of you will take me on?
Well, this doesn't look very good.
Okay, back to the cave.
How far to the cave entrance is it?
Maybe like 60, 80 feet or so. And
I thought we just peeked outside.
Well, you guys had to kind of step outside to be able to see this thing. It's not hanging out right outside the entrance.
Well, also, we came out here because the Wish told us her trap or whatever, wherever she's at, was out here.
Correct.
Well, I don't know about fighting a flying dragon out in the open. Maybe we can go back in the cave and it can follow us and be a little bit easier to fight.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna like wander into the cave just, to give himself a disadvantage in this battle.
He did it the other 3 times we killed him.
Are you seriously discussing this in front of me? Fools.
Sir, can you please stay out of our conversation? We're trying to, have tactics to kill you.
Can I see his Can I see his phylactery?
Nope. In the time that he has been gone, you did miss that last time around. In the time that this dragon has been gone, that phylactery could be anywhere now.
Gotcha. He's no longer carrying it like an idiot.
Exactly.
By the way,
Darn.
what's the CR of this thing?
Infinity.
Oh, okay.
Too bad we don't have Teresa, whatever her name was. We could ask her to talk to the dragon and ask her what his phylactery was.
Well, we do have a couple reinforcements here. One of whom is also joining us from Monday nights, the familiar Ari. And another is a new challenger entirely. No need to go into great amounts of detail on this, as I crafted this character for Terry. She does not have a whole lot of hand in its creation, but feel free to play around with her as you like. We have our second Kender in the group. This one perhaps not as cheerful as your typical Kender. And yes, she is riding on the back of a griffin. So that is a bit of good news there, at least. And yep, gotta do the usual beginning setup and all that as we...
Mythwolf is also going to be joining us shortly here, it looks like.
Exactly, I see that appearing in the backdrop. And Val is also supposed to be joining us, but I don't know. I even had the foresight to ask them to check into the weather in their area since it's been so rough lately, and they said it was clear skies. So, I don't know. I tried to call in some reinforcements for you, but what you gonna do?
Well, it looks like only the Pickleberry and this new Griffin rider are going to be able to fight it in the air anyway.
Could be. And if Mythwolf is imminently bound, we'll go ahead and drop them back onto the table.
Since I wasn't here for any physical descriptors of the dragon, is there anything physically different for him, or
no, it
kind of looking revitalized as a dead dragon?
Oh, definitely. It's definitely back up to full health. You have access to its health bar now after having kicked the shit out of it so much last time around. So you'll see just how much effect you're having on it this time around. Otherwise, it's not bigger. It doesn't seem to have any fancy new equipment on it. If anything, you would guess it's probably just gained some XP from surviving the combat with you, as all of you gained from vice versa.
Mm-hmm. And it clearly does not have the phylactery in its hand, you said.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we get a long rest and a level up while we're at it.
What a pitiful state of affairs. Your reinforcements are half dead.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps you should take a few moments and restore and rejuvenate yourselves before you dare to engage me in what is certain to be your imminent death.
Oh, that's mighty
God.
kind of you.
Oh god, that's right. I'm stupid now. That fucking card.
Who do you think?
How many healing potions are in the box?
Looks like 9.
Number 9.
All right, I will take 3.
Okay. Would I have my box from the Wednesday game? Because it was kind of in my possession. It was under my arm when I carried it. I don't remember if I set it down or not.
I thought the red dragon drank all of it.
No, the
Or
red
you were
dragon
bringing-
just ran away from us.
You were bringing it for this dragon, I remember now. Yeah, do you happen to recall how many potions there were?
I bought 15 for it, and a couple people used them. I don't remember how many though.
I think it was like 11. 'Cause I know at least 4 got used. So
Yeah, there was a few that were used.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
11 I'm not going to argue with, so
Okay.
we can go with that. The crate is likewise movable by all players. Were these also greater, or did you start getting
They
the,
were
supreme?
superior. They were superior potions.
Are they superior or supreme? I
Yep.
can't remember the freaking difference.
They were the 8.
Yeah, exactly, the third
yeah.
tier, not the fourth tier. I think supreme
Yeah.
is the fourth.
remember because Beacon of Hope was up. I remember it was a flat 40 for healing because of Beacon of Hope.
Correct.
Yeesh. So let's just change this to greater potions, and this one to super duper potions.
And I'm gonna grab
Does
2
it
of
taste
them
like
out.
cherry?
I'm gonna grab 2 of them out of it, and then set the box down. And be like, whoever needs them, grab them.
Mighty kind
Ari's
of
gonna
you.
grab 1 of each and use a greater.
Okay, I've tracked the super dupers for Westy and Amber. Don, how many graders did you take? 3?
I took 3.
Okay, so, and then Amber also
I
took
have
a
1 in my
grader.
pack already, but I'm going to take the ones in my pack, so that's going to leave me at 3.
Alright, and the dragon is just lazily keeping itself aloft there at a distance of, I don't know, 100 plus feet or so, I'm imagining.
I'll take a
Oh.
super.
Only about 70 feet or so.
How many
I'm
potions
doing-
are left?
Let's see here. We're gonna have 7 of the super dupers and 5 of the graders.
I'll take a couple superior and 1 greater.
Alright, how you doing, Grant?
Pretty good. Sorry I was late.
No worries. Happy end of the school year to you.
Oh,
Should
so
I take
nice.
a couple of the supers because I'm more maneuverable? I can help bring people up
Yep,
as necessary.
Go for it. Go for it.
You're gonna grab 2 more of those, okay?
I'll take 2 if there's 2 left of the superiors.
2
Yep.
supers.
Okay,
There's-
I'll
looks like
take
there's one
one to help raise people. Good
No,
luck.
no, I already gave you 2 there, Don.
Yeah, he
Oh, you did?
reduced it for
Oh,
your
okay.
two,
Yep,
yeah.
you got 2, Terry got 2, there is 1 left in that crate now.
Ah, okay. I didn't realize it. Sorry.
Arm Ripper said he would like one, please.
Arm
Go
Ripper's
ahead,
gonna
grab
take,
it, Arm Ripper.
take the last super. I'm just gonna ditch the crate.
Yep.
Who wants the 4 graders, or do we just want to leave those out in the field for a party rallying point? Of course, risking the chance that the dragon might just get its hands on it. Of course, we saw it heal itself last time, so who knows if it has any use for potions. And speaking...
I'll just go ahead and grab one of the greater ones.
Okay.
I will as well. Put it in my pocket.
I'm just hurling insults at the dragon because he's on the other side of the river.
Maybe we should put the boxes inside the cave.
How frickin' nasty is this right here? I discovered this spell while I was crafting Terry's new character earlier. I was like, well, this won't help her against the dragon, but what the fuck? New first level spell from one of the Kobold Press books that I picked up. Freeze Potion. Reactionary it's a reaction to freeze the frickin'
Dick
potion.
move. That's super dick move.
Oh, you son of a! I'm like, I don't know which is the bigger dick move, that or Silvery Barbs.
What's the range on that?
It starts off at, I want to say, 25 or 30 feet, so it's pretty close distance. But then, of course, you can expand it with higher levels.
Right.
I just read that. I'm like, this can't be what it sure is.
Hey, can Yordle get one of those greater healing potions?
Sure thing. That's going to leave 1 in the box, and that is now updated. So who wants the last one?
I'll grab it so that I can use it on somebody.
Boop, boop. There we go.
I gotta step out real quick to get some food. Grab it.
Alrighty. Sounds like a 420 break for yours truly.
I just spent 420 on my Beskar bucks though.
Oh, I gotta sign into Twitch. Are we
Ooh,
starting
very
at
nice.
6 for Tuesdays now?
Yeah, instead of 6:30, the delay that I was on is now a thing of the past.
So I'm looking in the. I'm looking in the item list for the super duper healing potion. I don't see it.
It's gonna be
potion
a superior. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I like that name, man. I was looking for the super duper.
Right? Just my goofy inventiveness there. And Terry, you should have access to the Light Ray character sheet as well if you've not already seen it, so you can see what the Griffin is capable of. You'll be controlling it as well during the combat.
Awesome. I'm so nervous now that I've got like the big guns.
The Griffin might not be the most potent here. Looking at its stats, I might need to upgrade it a little bit. Otherwise, this thing's just going to get tooled.
Armor per set, it needs to be bigger. Its token needs to be like the
rest
size
of
of
us
the
are gonna
dragon.
get tooled. Come
I mean,
on.
it's size-wise, it's fine. It's just
Size is fine. It's just a CR of 2, so
yeah.
it won't
Yeah,
hit the
that's
dragon. It won't dish any damage, and after 1 or 2 hits, it's going to be dead. So
That sucks.
I'm gonna
That can't be right.
Wait,
right.
is that a Kender Paladin?
It is no. It's a Kender Ranger.
Oh, okay, with the beast.
With
friend
the
thing.
Griffin, it's the Griffin Scout subclass. I think it's one of the new ones.
Oh wow.
And it happened by complete accident because I selected Drake Warden for you, Terry. It was going to give you a little draconic companion, but I was looking at the Griffin Rider thinking like, this is cool, but then I thought it might be a little too much to have in the system at one time for you, and as I upgraded your level, next thing I knew it had locked you in for it, so okay, I guess we're going with it.
And remember,
we'll
you
figure
can't
it out.
be feared. So you
Right?
can't be feared.
Yes, Kenders are immune to fright. You can be feared, but it's you can also just freely be like, nah, I don't wanna.
Oh, okay. I thought
No,
they
I
were
think
just
it's
immune
only
to it.
they've nerfed it. It's not like it was before. It's like once a day now or something ridiculous.
Huh. Yeah, I know we saw it with Gale on Wednesday night. Otherwise,
On the plus side, you're immune to a dragon's fear after it does it. So
for sure.
Yeah, like the Morning Kanan book had like altered a bunch of different characters. Like they upped the claws on Tabaxi from D4s to D6s.
Oh.
So I'm trying to open my character sheet, and it's giving me like a white screen. I had it open earlier, but now I can't see it.
It might just be a Roll20 glitch, or you might need to reload the page if it's being stupid.
Yeah, the turtle's got 1d6 too for claws, but
Okay, and then I need to make a couple of token adjustments here as well. I'm just going to drag everybody out, because I noticed when I was setting all this up a few hours ago, we were having some issues. So, yes, there's everybody
oh god, there's 2 of me.
from the home
I have a
page.
doppelganger.
The doppelganger's better than you too. That was one thing. Like, you've got 82 hit points with one and 106 with the other. So screw that guy.
I always fix mine to be whatever the last I played. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't
No,
realize.
I'm
it was,
106. He's an imposter.
I didn't
Unless
realize it
it's-
was screwing
yeah.
up.
Unless it's a crazy scenario of like I level up and change spells and shit like that,
Uh-huh.
I always go back and modify a character after I've played it. So this
Oh.
is
So
We're
this guy
coming
was
for you,
updated
Tasara.
after Monday or Wednesday.
help me, help me.
I want to stand on my doppelganger's shoulders so I can look twice as intimidating.
You think this is the real armor? But it is.
I would need 2 more of me and a trench coat to make Mr. Twinkleberry Snodsworth look more intimidating.
Oh my gosh.
So when I use the Griffin, like, there's nothing like to. I mean, do I just say I'm attacking with the Griffin and my my Ranger, or because there's nothing to like push for the Griffin?
As far as on its character sheet?
Yeah, the character sheet. I don't think that there's like anything really to. Oh, maybe I can push a multi-attack.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so I can
should
push
be
the
able.
actions. Okay, cool.
Right, click beak and claws.
Sweet. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I upgraded the attack output, the defense right there. Its armor class still sucks. We can't do anything about that, but otherwise it should be a little bit more potent here. And I'm just gonna put the chest on the GM layer for a moment. If we want to tag Val in the Tuesday channel to let them know that we are kicking this bad boy off. Otherwise, we'll roll with what we got.
Just tag.
Wow, look at that! Yordle got the top initiative.
Was
see
I
what you can
supposed to
do.
roll for initiative?
Arm Ripper gets initiative, yeah, or advantage.
Yeah, do an extra roll there for Blaze.
I haven't done any rolls. You want me to roll twice?
I did the initial roll for everybody, so do the second roll for your advantage.
I should know this, but I don't remember what I'm supposed to roll.
It should be up near the top center of your character sheet by like hit points and stuff. There should be a box that says initiative.
I've always wondered what that did.
Nice.
What in the world? He rolled a natural 1 and he got a
That's-
19?
I'm okay with that.
How is this possible?
There's two of me.
No, it rolled two dice and added them together and added it to his initiative.
Oh, I
It was
see,
one
I
and a
see.
17
Okay, so he should be going on a 19 because it's the 17. I see. Ridiculous.
Oh yeah, because it rolled it at advantage. Weird.
I only pushed the box once, but we each must have rolled a dice.
Can I use a minor hero point?
You can. Hero
And that's
points.
just a D6.
Yep. Boost up your initiative slightly.
I would like to do that as well.
Okay.
So I'd be at 12.
12.01.
before
Hey,
the
it puts
thing.
you before the Dracolich.
That's and it puts me before Greenlock.
Yeah. Ari's gonna bump up to a 9.15.
I don't think a hero point's going to help me at all.
Yeah, you can use an inspiration and try to get a better roll, but I don't know. That's up to you.
Nah.
Alrighty. Otherwise,
Doesn't hurt to have somebody after the dragon. So
for sure. I just look at it as you're going first on the next round. Okay, we have our initiative set. We got Blaze on top now, followed by Yordle, Twinkleberry, Theron, Asilatim, Greenlock, the Ultra Mega Dracolich itself, Ari, Lightray, and Tariq. And in this respect, I'm actually going to remove Lightray's initiative, and just for fluidity, they're going to go on the same initiative. Otherwise, yeah, it sucks to have the rider going before the mount, or vice versa. You're constantly like trying to get back on it, or have it catch back up to you as you're free falling through the air. Alright, so Blaze is just running right up there to the riverfront as the dragon looks down at you from 50 feet up and 40 feet or so across.
You look so tiny.
Your father was a chicken. Your mother was a horse. And you smell of lingonberries. Elderberries. Ah!
You smell like dingleberries.
I think I got close enough for Acid Splash.
I don't know if you did. Post it up. Let's see what your range is.
he's also 50 feet in the air.
Exactly.
I'm a barbarian, not a mathemarian. It's
Conan the Librarian. You didn't use the Dewey Decimal System.
Alas, for Monday night, we have not gotten a long rest. So yeah, this is a little bit of a challenge for Twinkle Toes and Ari here, arriving from the Colonel Star kerfuffle.
The good news is I haven't used any spells or anything, so and I've been mostly just like evading shit.
Right. Well,
I also took a long rest, so
it looks like you are. Yeah, you did get your T3 long rest there.
Push button.
And yeah, looks like you are within range there. And your push to talk is also stuck there, buddy. Alrighty, so it's gonna roll its dexterity save.
Just go back in.
Discord broke it.
That was fun.
Oh, it made the spell save DC by 1, a 13, and actually it made a 25 because it has magic resistance. If you're watching along in the Twitch chat, you can see
The Mathmarian. Conan the Mathmarian.
Hello.
Hey, howdy. So it made the save against your spell there, so it takes no damage.
Damn it! No.
Alright, and after that, I'm going to roll a legendary action here. Not power gaming at this time. Holy crap. It is going to examine its surroundings, just to be safe. It already, underestimated your group one time, so it's gonna try its damnedest not to do that this time. Takes a look around. Anybody invisible?
Oh, for secondary,
Nope.
I just moved back a little bit.
Gotcha. Alright, well that is a legendary action spent on a perception roll, so we're gonna send this over to Yortley's turn.
Yordle's gonna move up and take a shot with his longbow.
Alright.
And then he'll take a shot from there with his longbow.
Right. Damn. Solid attack roll, but you're just a tad shy. The AC is 19.
And that's all he's got.
Shiza! Not a bad debut for a level 4 character against the Dracolich, though. Of course, he already debuted in the kerfuffle on Monday night. Hey, yo! Twinkleberry!
Yo, all right. So let's see how useful useful I can be.
Frickin' Westy's gonna bring a deck of many things into 2 separate games and just really...
I mean, if we
Right.
don't get our challenge, I'm just saying, I got enough for 2 of them.
Do you know how much I've spent on that challenge? I mean,
That
it's like,
might be
I-
incentive for everybody to like start tuning in more and contributing toward the milestone so that that doesn't happen.
Because I dropped down to 0 like after every game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm at 51,000, so
Oof.
All right, I'm going to pop off some Eldritch Blasts over here. Sneak won't count for it.
What's that supposed to hurt?
And I think I get 3 at 9th level, right?
It's either 9th or 11th.
Let me double check.
I want to
just post
say
it.
11th.
Yep, there it is, 3 at 11th.
All right, so I got my
Two for
two
two.
shots off, and I moved. I'm going to use my roguish bonus action to disengage. I mean, to disengage, to dash. And I'm going to try to make sure that we're not in any like easy to package explosive gobbledygook.
Well, remember it had the line attack perfectly against the party in the dungeon when they came in, so
Let's
hopefully,
start out, yeah.
hopefully it doesn't have any kind of cone or explosive attack. And yeah, watch this hit point bar.
Wait, nothing happened to it.
Did you see it? Did you see it happen?
No, because I rolled crappy damage. So
Theron!
I'm-
Let's. Sorry, Don.
Is that water between us?
Yes, sir. We got a river. A river runs through it.
Is he up in the air?
50 foot.
All right, I am going to run under him, which I should be able to do in my movement.
Are you going to jump across the river or swim?
I'm going to run on water because
You're going to walk on the water? Wow! Impressive. Most impressive.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to Misty Step up to him. And then I'm going to take a couple of punches as I get to him, as I'm falling past him.
He looks down at you and starts to laugh, and then all of a sudden you're like hitting him from the top, and he just kind of instinctively whips around and starts praising your skills as you're attacking. Oh, that was quite something.
Hold on and ride him. Don't let go.
Is that supposed to hurt?
Well, could I make a grappling to try to grab on and hold on to him?
You can. It would take one of your attacks.
All right, I'll use my second attack. I rolled it on it. That's fine. Or
Gotcha. Good deal. So it would be an athletics check instead of an attack, though. Whatever you roll on the athletics check is going to...
acrobatics or athletics?
I would say either could count in your case. Dope!
I will use my point.
Your inspiration?
Yep.
All right. Well, 24, you've got a good solid lock on this thing and a good balance set as well. So it's probably going to take a bit of a heave-ho for this thing to shuck you off. Oh my. Anything else there for you?
No, that's all I got.
All right. Let's bring it back to Asilatem.
Yep. So remembering this lightning immune asshole, we will just look around. I know most of these people. Greenlock, pretty new, but I see she has I can't tell based off of the image there. We will go ahead. I see they have a bow, so we're going to go ahead and give them haste.
Oh.
So you have an extra action for attack. You have higher AC, and you have advantage on dexterity checks.
Sweet, thank you.
So hopefully he gave you a good bow to do stuff with.
I sure did.
Then serving the field. I'm going to move. Looking. And we'll move. Right over here. Move away from. Can you keep it out? Actually, move right there. So action, bonus action, or action, move, and that'll be my turn.
You'd better make sure you're standing in the right space over there, wizard. This space spells doom!
Can I look down at it? Does it spell doom?
It does. He urinated
He,
on it.
he etched it. Oh,
He etched it.
I'm
in.
glad I avoided that spot.
The
then.
sun has
Jeez.
bleached it, and now it just says Doom. Sincerely, the Ultra Dracolich. In
Wow.
cursive.
Impressive.
Right? So,
I'm
Greenlock.
I'm impressed he knows cursive.
Right?
All right, so I was going to use Zephyr Strike, but now I have haste. So can I use both and get more distance, or how would that work?
Oh, and yeah, your speed is doubled, so yeah.
I would think so. And we're going to use the Griffin's speed since you're riding on it, so that should give you a nice little bolster there as well. Yeah, I could fly 80 feet with a single move.
Cool. Then I feel much better about this. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Greenlock's going to go ahead and mount up on the Griffith and fly towards this Dracolich.
All right.
And let me see.
Probably you'll have to drag a box around both tokens to get them to move together, or you can just move them one at a time, whichever works. Yep.
All right, so I'm going to do my fire a couple of arrows at this thing.
Okay.
Do I get one more with the haste?
You get, yes.
Yeah, you get an extra attack action.
Woo!
Okay, and then I'm trying to manage my little character sheets here. Where'd my other one go? There it is. And then we're gonna do a multi attack. From the Griffin.
Okay.
So do I go ahead and just hit beak and then claws?
You got it. That's what the character sheets look like on my side of the table.
Yeah, it didn't like me clicking the show spell description because I couldn't remember exactly what all that did. Because I thought she got another attack, but I forget how that all works out. It's a weird spell.
And then I'm able to move back to my location, right? My previous location. Like away from this thing.
I don't think you have enough move after that, because you move just about 80 feet to get up to it.
You would have extra speed. not the
Correct.
Griffin.
Exactly.
So
Oh, that's a bummer.
it,
Okay.
yeah, I can only cast it on one, so.
Then we'll hang here. So.
And so all three of those are going to land for, looks like 27 points of damage. Well, we might see the hit point bar move here. Oh, there it went. There it went. The Griffin, alas, missed on both attacks. AC is 19, so it came close on the first one.
Oh, back when I was alive and had an appetite for flesh, I did so love the taste of Griffin. This will be a hearkening back to good times.
Did you cast Zephyr Strike on yourself then? With
I
those sort of
I
things?
did the Zephyr Strike, correct,
Okay,
yes.
yeah. Oh, and it gave the 3 damage above. Gotcha.
Alrighty. So, first and foremost, let's activate the Frightful Presence of the dragon. And as it has been more than 24 hours since the last time we saw this thing, it is possible that any or all of you can become frightened. DC 18 Wisdom saving throw if you are within 120 feet of this thing. Selatem is the furthest, and you are 120 feet exactly.
Well, that's straight line. He's also 50 feet in the air.
Oh, that's true, so
So he'd be just a little bit too far.
a little oomph. Well, that's not happening.
What do we roll again for this?
It is a Wisdom saving throw.
I hate to use it so early. I'm going to use my inspiration and a hero point.
Alrighty, pal. Well, you will definitely succeed.
Yeah, I can't afford to be feared and not be able to move closer to that stupid thing. That's what happened to the goblin.
Yep. Ari is alright. Summer Girl did not make it, but you can shrug that off with your Kender ability. The big question is, will the Griffin be frightened? So roll the save for the mount as well. Nice! So
That was
you are
probably more
both...
important.
Exactly, because if the dragon moves away, she wouldn't be able to move closer to it. So that works out. You are both alright. Mythwolf is close there with both of his rolls, technically, if you wanted to burn an inspiration on each of them.
No, Yordle can be frightened.
Okay.
Okay.
And what am I? Does 18 get me? What was this?
The DC is 18 exactly.
Yeah, I'll use my last instance. That's my last one.
Okay. And you do get another one for this week, so I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. But
Oh,
yeah,
nope.
yeah.
I hadn't even included that one.
So there you go. Yeah, every week that passes, whether you're gaming or not, you'll get another inspiration until you reach the max of 4. As a T3 sub there, brother. Alright, so the Draco Leech, Frightful.
Does my magic resistance apply to that or not?
I would think so.
Then I would have made it.
Well, that's some good news. So our Barbarian is the only one who's afraid of this thing. Arm Ripper's the only one that failed to save. Everybody else had a some way to finagle their way out of it.
Thought I was immune to fear, but I don't see it in the skills.
Check your Rage ability. Your Rage ability may give you something in that respect.
I don't think it's the rage. I think it was his rate, like his dragon subclass or something. I remember him saying it before. He's like, I can be immune to this. I forget what it was.
Well, I know I can shrug off a saving roll.
Oh, that's true.
That's a different thing.
Oh, maybe that was it.
Well, your turn is still a few ticks down, so take your time and look through your sheet, and hopefully you find it between now and then. Otherwise, you can use that ability to shrug it off if you so wish, if that's the only option.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, of course. Alright, so Dragon multi-attack. It is going to make 3 attacks, 1 bite, 2 claws. I think I'm going to try to... I'm going to bite the Griffin. And if you did not see this ability on the character sheet, I know that character has a lot of abilities, but one of their abilities, I think, for having the mounted combatant feat is if anything attacks your mount, you can force them to target you instead. Because typically the hero will have a better resistance than the mount.
And
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't see that.
You have +2 AC as well right now, so.
Correct. Yeah, it should be called Mounted Combat or something. Assuming that it actually took to the character sheet. I know I took it, but...
The character sheet for the Griffin is like kind of.
Oh, no. Your character sheet. For,
Oh, my
Greenlock.
character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, it's the very last one. Mounted Combatant. There it is. So you get advantage on melee attack rolls against any unmounted creature that is smaller than your mount. That doesn't really apply because it's a dragon. You can force an attack targeted at your mount to target you instead. And the mount can also take resisted or lesser damage on a dex saving throw effect like the lightning breath. So it's going to try to bite. And yeah, that is a 22 to hit. So should it hit the griffin or yourself?
Oh, it's gonna hit me.
All right. That will deal 15 piercing and 8 lightning for a total of 23. And both claw attacks are going to be against the monk that is precariously balanced on my back, because neither of the... If I roll a crit, that's a different matter. But because neither of them is intentionally designed to dislodge you, I'm not rolling an opposed grapple here. I'm just trying to attack you. Uh-huh.
Does he still have his what was the movie? The Scream hand? Or the Scary Movie hand?
Take my good hand!
Yeah.
Is that the one that he's attacking everybody with?
Oh my gosh. I just rolled 2 natural ones in a row to start off my night. That's exactly how I kicked it off on Sunday.
He used his scary movie hand.
So if you roll a third one, you die automatically, right?
Oh, it has a stroke. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. I rolled 3 natural ones in a row.
Alright, it's over. We can pack up and go home.
Granted, the third one was for my saving throw and not for an attack, but holy crap, if you're watching in Twitch. Undeniable. Red, red, red. Ah! Okay.
He drops his amulet that he's holding, right?
Ah, you wish it was still holding it.
He drops to the ground and just starts twitching.
Well, shit. Yeah, that is just not going well at all. This thing, in its attempt to attack you, it's kind of attacking blindly onto its back, just like, get off of me, mother! And in doing so, it kind of does a mid-air tumble, and because its dexterity save is just as god-awful as it is, it loses complete momentum in the sky and ends up, let's see, yes. Alright, so it is now in the water. And Theron has held on to it the entire time as it comes splashing down. Back first, so you may want to roll a dexterity save here to not be holding on anymore here at this point, and see if you can get yourself to a better position and not be getting crushed to death under this dragon in the river. Oh shit, a 9! Well, that's no good.
That's okay, he can breathe out his butt.
I can hold my breath for an hour, so we're good underwater.
Sarah, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You're the best. Are you with us? Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. Well, you're going down with this dragon then, huh?
Yep, I'm just gonna hold on.
Alright. So we're each going to take 14 points of damage.
Is that from the fall?
That is from the fall.
Alright. How does then my monk ability with the slow fall? I wouldn't take any damage, correct?
I don't know. Post it up, because I know normally like that's you're kind of using a wall to slow your fall, not necessarily the wall is falling with you.
No, it doesn't say anything about a wall. It just says I take.
You climbed into its rib cage.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking 3E mechanics. Narratively, that's how it typically would look, but can look however we need it to in this case. So Okay, that happened.
I mean, also, he's got a giant shell, so he could just tuck in.
I'm aquatic.
Would the Griffin or
I think that's gonna be
them
it.
have attack of opportunity?
I would think the
With that
Griffin
random
definitely.
movement?
She's got a bow in hand, but the Griffin
Yeah,
can
yeah.
definitely take an attack.
Oh, like I can attack the Dracolich?
Exactly, since it is like moving out of your line of sight here, or out of your threatened zone. Oh. Hey, that's more like it. Griffin dished out some decent damage that time.
Bring it, bitch!
That will conclude the Dracolich's turn, rather embarrassingly, and we will send it over to Ari, chilling out down here in the field.
Okay. Are my boots still active from Monday?
They are.
Ooh, I can run now. Okay, what do I want to do here?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, she's taking cover behind Twinkleberry.
Yes, I'll hide behind the
Unless
fairy.
unless she could fly, she's not really hiding behind the fairy. She's on 10 feet.
Did we ever hear back from Val?
No, we did not.
Gotcha. Might just be sleeping.
I'm not sure if I can get close enough. Just barely, alright.
If you just leave it alone, it'll probably drown.
Okay, time to go back to the cave.
Now that I ran all the way over here.
We did it! Mission accomplished!
But we still have to save Tasara.
Once the thing drowns, she'll turn up somehow.
Ari doesn't know who that is, so.
I could see her in the field of battle, but yeah, you might just kind of be like, "Oh, it's that elf lady from the ship. I've run into her a couple times. We were standing in the bathroom line together. That's right."
I heard she made a bad decision about the deck of many things.
I'd like to put a cloud of daggers on the drowning dragon.
Oh, not that thing again. And that's instantly going to bring back the no! I mean, no!
He was just pretending to have a stronger voice.
See, he's changing his voice to sound more like you. No, this is my voice. Okay. There's your cloud of daggers there, Amber. You can control that as needed.
And And for my bonus action, I will Bardic Inspiration for Tariq. So that's a D8.
Okie doke. Well, that's handy.
Indeed.
Let's fix
Now am I
this a tad. All finished there. Okay. And speaking of Tariq, you're up next at the bottom of the Inish.
That's how I'm like, oh, he's down, let's get him. I'll start moving forward.
Well, if you're watching out there in Streamland, friends, this is not how I foresaw the beginning of this combat going. 3 natural 1s in a row to start off the dragon's attacks, ending with it flailing up and over in midair and coming to a crashing halt down in the river.
And having suffered no real damage yet.
Yep. It does have hit points. We'll give it that. But I don't know if a more embarrassing beginning. Oof, oof, ow! Asshole. Alrighty. One thing we are certain of is that we are dealing full damage to this creature, so it's not resisting anything, it's just got a shitload of health there.
Well, I've got the boon of I ignore resistances anyway.
Gotcha. Just in case anybody's wondering. But good to know.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Oh, bonus energy time. Who's gonna get it first, me or Westy? Okay, back to the top of the initiative. Arm Ripper!
So I figured out what he was talking about with me ignoring the fear due to feral instinct.
Post it up. You're surprised.
So if I go into a rage, then it ignores fear, right?
It does not. It does give you the advantage on initiative rolls, and it does have the extra little bonus there as pertaining to surprise, but of course that was not applicable this combat because the thing just hung out there and waited for you all to restore yourselves before the combat started.
Okay. So, yeah. By fear, what does that do to me?
It means you cannot willingly approach the target, and any attacks that you make against it are a disadvantage.
Well, there's not a lot left for me to do. I can ignore it and cast spells by not walking up, or no?
You can still attack it at range for sure. You just can't approach it any closer. So if you've got something that you can hit it from 75 feet out, then absolutely go nuts.
No, I don't. Well, maybe I should use that ability then that ignores the.
Yeah, you don't want to be the only one who's afraid of this thing on the field of battle. Not a good place to be, brother. Especially when you're one of the heavy hitters on the front line.
All right, I used the legendary might, and I'm gonna have to get closer to this thing.
All right. Go ahead, take your turn as normal. Did you forget about your character's paralyzing fear of water? Ah!
Backstory comes back to haunt. Just like a lightning thing wizard against a Dracolich.
A blue Dracolich, to be specific.
Or yes.
You killed me. I'm dead.
Exactly. Just trying to get him across the river unconscious. 19 damage? You killed me! Way to freaking kill me.
I think a DC 0 is a pretty easy one to make.
For the bonus, can I acid splash him again?
You cannot. It is a full action to do that. Spell save DC 12. It's going to have disadvantage though. Magic resistance will wash that out, so whatever I get. Is it going to be a fourth natural one in a row? Alright, I got a 14. So, despite being on its back in the water, screaming kind of like Little John and Robin Hood Men in Tights, I can't swim! It still manages to evade the acid splash from Arbiter.
It doesn't get disadvantage for being prone?
It has disadvantage for being prone and then advantage for magic resistance. So whatever the first number I rolled is what it was going to be.
Fair enough.
Can I throw a javelin for a bonus?
You cannot. That would be an attack action as well. Not a lot of attack options with bonus actions as fighters and barbarians typically. Those usually are used to trigger your bolstering things, like your fighting maneuvers or your rage in your case.
I guess I'm done.
Alrighty. And we will send it back to Yotle.
Alright, he will longbow again.
Okay. I think you normally have disadvantage against a prone target with a ranged attack, but I would say in this instance that should be ignored. Oh my goodness gracious. A natural 1, bro!
He shot you. He shot me. He shot Aaron.
I give him my inspiration.
You can. I don't know if you want to give it to the level 4 fighter, though.
Okay.
I mean, Yordle can be useful and deliver extra damage, but, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, level 4 doesn't do a lot.
For sure. Hopefully he survives this combat, because that's almost guaranteed level 5. He gonna stay put where he's at, or what you think?
What you think?
He will slide up just a little bit.
Okay. The Dracolich will legendary action to wing attack, beating its tattered wings. Each creature within 10 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. That will just apply to Theron, as this thing is going to get itself out of the water. And it can then fly up to half of its movement speed.
Use that dexterity check?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's so bad.
Ouch! Okay, so first the Dagger Cloud residual as my turn activates. We'll take that. There's no save against it, right? It's there. And when
it's just
activate, when it enters or when it starts its turn. Good deal. No resistance against that. And then for the Wing Buffet, the Wing Jimmy Buffet, 2d6 plus 7. 16 points of bludgeoning damage there on Theron as this thing just kind of rolls over you, kind of shakes off the water like a giant animal, and knocks you back into the water as it then flies over back in this direction, gaining, say, about 20 feet of elevation as it does so. So it's actually just a bit below Summer Girl and her griffin right there. And then that will pass it over to Mr. Twinkleberry.
Alrighty then. Let us move over this way 30 feet. 29.9 feet. And I'm going to try 2 Eldritch Blasts from here.
Wow, that second attack misses by 1. First attack, undeniable.
Yeah, for 6 points of damage, or versus a hero point. Nah, I'm just going to let it miss.
Might want that for a saving throw, just in case.
Very true.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to dash. And you know what? I think I will move up a little bit. I'm going to move here. I'm far enough away, and yet... yep, I'm all good.
Alrighty. And Theron splashing about there, a few points of damage later.
Alright, I am going to... You said I was prone?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll swim to the shore.
Don't forget to heal.
Yeah, then I will take... I'll use a greater healing. Which
You
is
also
a
you
2D.
also
No, I meant your 3 hit points.
Oh!
regen 3, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I kind of think that and the Epic Boon are the best parts of the T3 were I a player character. Regen 3
Yeah,
means you
better.
never, you almost never can die.
Unless you're hit some like crazy kernel or something.
Right, like you get hit like for fucking twice your massive amount of hit points. You can keep getting knocked down, but then you get back up again. Then you're fucking Chumbawamba.
Alright, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to Shadow Step. I'm going to take 1 hit once I'm... And then I'm going to try to grapple him. Do I see that amulet anywhere that he had before that he was so desperate to keep?
Not on a casual glance with your passive perception. You can roll an active perception as part of your turn, though.
Alright, then I'm going to do that.
See if this thing happened to squirrel that amulet away somewhere on its I don't want to say person, this ain't a person. On its form. Well, that's a pretty damn good perception check. This is a big creature, so in theory it could be anywhere. But after you've attacked it a couple times and you've actually been on its back and kind of walked back and forth a little bit, you're positive it's not on this thing at all.
Alright. So then I missed my attack, and then now I'm going to try to grapple it again.
Alright. Oh, no such luck with that. It's going to be able to just toss you off with its... I want to say it's passive acrobatics, not really a thing, but rest assured that if it tries to get you off of its back, it's going to be able to. You're still technically on it, but not with any degree of competency.
Alright.
Little do we know, the phylactery is actually buried underneath where the Draculich urinated doom. Sincerely, the Ultra Draculich. And Westy backed away from it. Your turn.
Does it look like that's the case?
Now it's like playing the first Dragon Warrior game again. Fuck, which square is it? It was 94 east and 42 north.
So we'll move over here.
Tub thumping, you know it.
And then 90 feet plus 20, so less than 120. So I'm gonna launch a. Let's check this first.
One of the larger battle maps we've played on so far.
I'm gonna just check to see if he's still resistant to lightning. And I'm gonna do my cantrip of lightning bolt. 22 to hit. Or 23 to hit, sorry.
Definitely a
22 lightning
hit, and definitely still immune.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure. So-
Not to be confused with the third level spell of the same name.
Yep. And I'll take my 3 hit points, and that'll be my turn.
Alright.
But now I know he's still immune.
We're testing the waters. You guys have dealt over 100 hit points to it already, though. 105 to be precise. Greenlock, that's going to be back over to you.
All right, I'm gonna.
Real
Oh,
quick.
go ahead. Go ahead.
He's immune, and I know the resistance thing is like, if they're resistant, then they're not. Does that apply to immunity to make them resistant, or no?
Fortunately, no. If you're talking about that feat,
The
Correct.
elemental adept, yeah.
It does not.
Yeah,
There's
no.
actually an
Okay.
ability that one class gets. I think it's a wizard subtype too that gets that, where they can say, "Oh, you're immune to it. Now you're just resistant, motherfucker."
Okay.
I think Ben
Alright.
took that with one of his characters. I was like, "You son of a!"
Of course, Ben took it.
Of course he did.
All right, just wanted to make sure. So, that's it.
Alrighty, and let's send it. Greenlock and Light Ray.
All right, we're gonna just keep doing kind of what works here. So Zephyr Strike again, then a couple of attacks.
Okay. Just make sure you don't get. Well, you kind of don't have a choice because you have to get right up on it for the Griffin to be able to attack. But right now, you're fortunately able to be at a little bit of a distance to where your ranged attacks aren't at disadvantage. If that makes sense, because typically when you fire a ranged weapon right up next to somebody, you're at disadvantage. Of course, if you're
All right,
rolling
then-
natural ones.
You are hasted still, so you have another attack.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
That lasts until I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Nice. And then we're gonna take the Griffin, and we're gonna go around. We're gonna bite at this thing while we're going around to the back.
Okay. Damn, missed by one again. How about the claw? Nothing can stop the claw. Oh crap! We left Greenlock floating in midair.
I can't manage that many pages at once.
claw. The claw's gonna get you.
It's coming for you. Okay, so a pair of misses from Light Ray there.
And then we're good. We moved back a little, and now we're good.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna back up, I am going to use a reaction and take a tail swipe on you.
Damn it!
And this is on Greenlock herself, so a 20 to hit for another 17 damage.
She doesn't provoke opportunity attacks with Zephyr Strike.
Oh! So,
Boom!
well, then I have to attack the.
Then you would have to
Griffin.
attack the Griffin, which then she could make attack. Her.
Right.
So just that
She can
weird
make
mechanical.
it. Right.
Correct.
So do you want the 17 to go to the Griffin this time, or do you want to take that on yourself?
Let's take it to the Griffin this time.
Gotcha.
You have +2 AC, so does that still hit you?
It would. She has a 17,
Okay.
so it would go up to a 19.
Darn.
Yeah,
Darn.
near hit.
Okay, never mind. We'll take the. I'll take the hit. Never mind. We'll do me.
Okay. All right then. And following your turn, let's see. Dracolich is gonna burn its last legendary action. 15. Yeah, this will definitely be a disadvantage. It's going to try a tail attack on the turtle on its back with its legendary reaction. 17 to hit.
That is gonna miss.
Negative. All right. So now the Dracolich's turn comes up and its legendary actions reset. It is going to first off move full speed. So roll a dexterity saving throw in response to that, Farron. See if you can hold on. All right. It's not actively trying to dislodge you with an action, which is what it would take. So right now your reactions are good enough to keep you on its back. And you are going with it. So let's take a ride, buddy. I think right about here. Hi, buddy! I'm pressing L for soothe.
Sure, fly away from the ferry. Go ahead.
I heard that thing intimidated the colonel.
Yes, come to me.
Alright, and then we're going to descend to ground level as well. And, oops, wrong. Here we go. Looks good to me. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here, that's why. Come on. Yep, we're gonna lightning breath right down the line here.
Yeah, I saw that afterwards. I was like, ah, shit.
Zot! It's gonna fly right over, and let's trigger this.
But
real
Asilatum likes lightning, right?
quick. Lightning and the thunder. 90 foot long, so well enough to hit all three of them and end up in the river a little bit behind. You've got resistance, nice. So DC 20 dexterity saving throw from Ari, Asilatim, and Arm Ripper. Damn, Ari's coming in money on the saves today.
Let's see. You said DC what for the save?
20.
I was fully ready to burn a hero point for that.
What is a major?
Major is inspiration,
Oh, okay.
and then minors are the hero points.
Can I make a major 2 minors?
You can make it 1 minor. If for some reason
Okay.
you don't want the major.
Yeah, because I rolled 13 and 18 there, so I was hoping maybe use the inspiration and then do a plus to it, but unless I can just straight up re-roll.
Right. Well, you have your own
For the two.
inspirations from
Yeah,
the
I do
from the
still have 2
T3.
of those.
Right.
So.
So you could make it the 18 and then spend a hero point on top of that if you convert your HBTV bonus to that, or you can just spend an inspiration and do a flat out reroll.
I'll spend an inspiration and do a flat out reroll and see what we get.
Take the better of the two. Aye!
That was horrific. I'm resistant, but
well, that's good at least.
Not lose concentration. So, yeah.
Ari took 35. Arm Ripper's taking 70 lightning, unless you've got a
35 damage.
35 if you made the save or are resistance.
Yeah, so
19 isn't high enough for the save?
It's 20. You missed it by 1, brother.
I only took 7 damage, so I have a DC 10 concentration check.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm good there. So I maintain haste.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep, the unarmored defense will not help
Cloud
us.
of Daggers is gone, though. Since I took that damage, Cloud of Daggers is gone. I lost concentration.
Gotcha. Okay. You can use the Stone's Endurance to reduce the 70 points of damage by a D12.
D12, 2, 4, 6, 8, or just D12?
1 D12. And hopefully it's at least a 10. Yes! So you'll take 60 points of lightning instead of 70. That's meaningful. That's a good exposure.
He adds his con modifier.
That still sucks.
Oh, plus con? What is your con modifier? +3, +4.
19?
You got a +4, so you actually reduce it by 14 damage. You only take 56. So that leaves you with an even 50 hit points. Oof. And in response to seeing the field level a little bit more, and after that, the dragon just chuckles.
You have no idea what you are in for.
Do I get to take the instinctive pounce as an action against him, even though it's not my turn?
What is that? Post it up. That is going to be... oh, it's a bonus action. No, you cannot. You only get bonuses on your turn, brother.
Just kidding.
Let's see. So I moved about 65 to get there. So after that is over, it's going to ascend 15 feet, which will take it out of Arm Ripper's threatened area, so you do get your attack of opportunity on it at least.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, take off its head.
Oh, and my map does not want to work. There we go. 1 reaction attack. What do we got? Oh, it doesn't even hit.
I can use the 29 instead of the 15, right?
If you have an inspiration or somebody wishes to give you one.
I will.
Alright, Amber's going to pass that over, so another 10 points of damage. Slowly getting there. That will conclude the Dracolich for now, and we'll send it over to Ari, who would be unconscious if she hadn't made that save.
I'm still all banged up from the Colonel fight.
Oh, you didn't drink any potions before we kicked off? The dragon gave you all that time?
I drank one, but it didn't heal me that much.
Oh, damn.
I was like half dead when I got here. Luckily, I spent most of the last fight running away, so I still have spell slots, but...
Yeah, it's pretty incredible how time-consuming retreat can be. Cloud of Daggers, I swear to God. Oh shit, it's not on mute.
Do it, do it.
Alright! At least now there's a token for the Cloud of Daggers. That was what was getting me last time, is there was no token for it, so I would just start my turn and Amber would be like, hey, you take damage. I'm like, fuck! I meant to leave it last round, but there's no representation for it on the board, so I forgot it was there. Thunder...
It did work out in our favor, so...
Oh, it is just on the cusp of that range, so con save. Oh yeah, sometimes the 420 breaks on my side definitely work out for you. Oh, my best saving throw, thank you! A 26! So, half damage, which will be... number 9. Anybody figured out roughly how many hit points this thing has yet, based on the bar fraction equation? Tariq, over to your turn.
I'm gonna use a greater healing potion as my bonus action.
Fantastic. Don't forget your +4.
Yeah, it's just easier to type it in that way.
For sure.
And back up to the HP I had when I got here.
Nice. Ow! Well, okay. That'll hit.
Does it look like radiant damage is better?
It does not.
Oh.
No vulnerability. Bump.
And that'll do it for me.
Okay. Well, we're coming right up to the top of another round, right at the halfway point of the session. So we'll take that 10-minute break here, friends. Strategize, rest and recharge, grab another water, grab a snack, do what you gotta do, and we will see you back here shortly, friends. Are you with us?
I think it has about 1,200 hit points.
We're only doing like 10 damage at a time.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's been having great damage rolls is all.
But against 1,200?
I mean, he hasn't done that much damage either.
He just got me for 70.
Yeah.
can
Grab
say.
potions.
Yeah. I
And
just have to
potions
wait
are a
till my
bonus
turn.
action, and you
Yeah.
haven't been able to really use bonus actions too much.
I haven't been able to do anything.
Yeah, so I mean, you should be able to, because he's also higher again, so you maybe you can jump and hit him the next turn that you have. Because
Man, I'm hoping to jump and land on him.
You could potentially jump and grab his foot or his lowest appendage, and then like just hang on and whack him. I mean, that is a
It's
thing
funny.
that you might be able to do.
Maybe his foot is holding the phylactery. I'll give it a shot.
If you stand
But-
straight under him and I'm on top of him, you would have advantage. Just throw your axe up.
And then it comes back down and lands on you.
Net 20. Oh, you die.
Damn.
So how many healing points is a superior potion like generally like?
Superior is 8d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
So it's a good amount.
Because I'm down to like 43, I think, and I just didn't know at what point I need to.
I would
Go ahead.
I would take one. I mean,
Okay.
do your attacks because you get 3 attacks, and then don't worry about Zephyr Strike. Just do I would probably do a potion for a few rounds, heal up, and do your 3 attacks because you got 3 attacks. Your Griffin won't necessarily be able to get into the fray, but you could move closer to kind of keep him from running, keep him penned in, if you will.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and I have to get into melee range because that's where my class actually works.
Yeah, and that's why I casted haste on her. It was like, oh, she's a ranger in a boat. Yep, haste. Otherwise, I knew we'd all be running around probably.
I got a flask of oil. What about we set his wings on fire so he has to crash to the ground? Can't fly without his wings, right?
That sounds fantastic.
Except,
The
I
only
think the
issue,
dragon
though-
flies with magic, not necessarily their wings per se.
Well, even that, I don't think we could possibly do enough damage with a vial of oil and
Correct.
flame to even scuff his wings.
Somebody would have to be able to set it on fire as well, and I cannot. So
Yeah, I could. I've got that. We've got
Okay.
that. Arm Ripper and I have those potions of fire breath or whatever.
I mean, you could definitely do that as like maybe that's a bonus action and you jump off, but I don't know that you're taking the wings down. It's a thing you could do, but I don't know if it'd work.
Yeah, well, if it's not going to work, then it's better for me to try to stay on there and hit him and stun him.
Correct. Especially when it's this healthy. Maybe as it's weaker, that would be a thing. Like, I don't know. To me, that would be a... If it's a weaker, then yeah, maybe we can ground it because it's weaker and isn't as healthy, but...
Yeah, save that when we're down to like a quarter or...
Yeah, 50%. Less than 50%, I would say. Maybe give that a go.
What are the rules for Move Earth?
Move Earth is a weird spell.
So, like, hypothetically, could I move Earth to, like, cave him into like a dome that he's too big to get out of?
No, I don't think so, because I believe... Let me double check the spell.
But I have a Lyre of Building. I've yet to use it. Daniel gave it to us the last time we did the milestone. We all got the shiny magic object.
Mm-hmm.
And I've yet to use it. It can do mending, fabricate, move earth, cast wall, or summon construct.
Yeah, you can only affect 40 feet. So,
It's worth asking.
I mean, you could theoretically create a pillar under, like, Arm Ripper.
Yeah, to move him closer? I could do that.
Yeah, like, I mean, you could literally create a pillar under Arm Ripper, putting him up 20 feet and let him just go to town on it. But the dragon also would probably just fly away from the pillar. But it gives Arm Ripper 2 attacks. But I think
It's
that's where turn order is going to kind of impact that kind of play.
Does
So
anybody
armor-
have any? Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
Does anybody have any water-based spells? Because it didn't seem to like the water.
No, I don't. I think that was more its ego as well.
Yeah, and I don't think it's. Yeah, and I don't think it was on its back. So I mean, obviously, it
Yeah.
wasn't on its back.
Yeah, I think that was just its ego, kind of like, oh God, what's happening? Why is this happening to me? This shouldn't happen.
So 2 questions. Since dragons fly with magic, if we cast the spell magic, would it fall?
I mean, they fly with wings and magic. It's a weird thing. So they're like, their claws are not magical. Their breath is weird. The dragon stat block is pretty odd overall. but you're probably not dispelling its flying.
And then
Probably
Arm Ripper,
not,
if I
as far
take
as I
you
know.
up there, if I take Arm Ripper up there, can you, if I throw daggers at it, can you toss them back to me?
He just walked in. Can you repeat that?
If I do the move Earth Pillar to get Arm Ripper close to the dragon, and then I throw my daggers at it, could he toss them back to me?
Would that be one of my actions or a bonus action?
I think that's up to the DM.
I don't mind.
Because I have a fancy dagger I also never get to use, but I can't get close to use it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if it's worth it with the damage it'll cause, I'm all about it.
Technically, interacting with an item is a free action, so if he was near it, maybe you could argue that fact.
Well, then that sounds good, because I'm gonna just tear the crap out of it with a Vorpal Axe, and I can hit it with the dagger when she throws it. Acid bite it, too.
Well,
I don't think you can acid bite it, or acid splash thing, so.
Well, no, I also have a bite that does acid
Yeah.
damage.
But you might want to heal up versus doing your bite, because your bite was a bonus action, right?
Yeah, okay, so use the potion.
You could use your potion as your bonus action. Yeah, you don't bite it, but you heal a good average with the superior that you took, assuming you took one.
No, that sounds good. That sounds good. I was thinking if I'm up on the pillar, then I can just go ahead and jump on the damn thing's head and start whacking it in the mouth with the axe. 'Cause
Well,
I have Healing Word. I can bonus action heal you on my next turn as well.
you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be on it because you go next. You're not going to be on a pillar for your turn. So
no, that'll be the next turn.
yeah, good point.
yeah, that would be a little bit like that'll have to be kind of a plan thing. Like
Then I wouldn't be able to really help her to throw the dagger back unless we wait until...
Well, I'd be using my action on my next turn to get you up there anyway. So
Yeah.
I'll get you up on the pillar, and then I can bonus action Healing Word, and that'll be my turn this turn. And then on your next turn, you'll be close enough to do some damage.
Okay, so I do 2 hits and then throw the dagger back to you.
I would be cautious about using Healing Word too much as a bonus action. It's not an. It's a good get back in the fight, but it's not a great healing spell. And I know as a bard you're limited, so.
Yeah, that's the whole thing too, is that, you know, bards and rangers, you know, bards have more spells, rangers have like no spells, you know, so you have to be very conservative with.
Yeah, save your spell. I mean, I don't need it. I'm gonna use my superior healing potion as my bonus action.
If I could just get in there to smack it with my mighty whip.
Yeah, he's.
But it keeps running away
just
from
out-
me.
He's just out of your range right now.
Well, I was thinking...
Technically, I can move 60 feet, and the whip has a 10-foot reach.
Oh yeah. So, how high are you right now? You're 20 feet. So is he. So yeah, well, he's 15 feet. So he'd be just out of it.
I mean, I can angle up as I fly. I mean, we're not.
True,
it's not-
true, yeah.
We're not doing trigonometry here. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. You know, I mean, a little angle here, a little angle there is not going to be, you know.
I forgot. I just got done with my turn. So
Unless
I'm
you're
not
talking about 120 feet, then it matters.
Right. I mean, Pythagorean theorem, you know, the 3, 4, 5 right triangle, if you move 50 feet and you move 40 feet up, you're actually...
Stop! This is not the Mathbarian.
Well, wait a minute. No, if you go 50 feet and then 30 feet up, you've actually... Or actually, if you go 40 feet and travel 30 feet up, you've traveled 50
There is
feet.
enough math in this game. Stop it.
I really like the cloud of daggers.
That does seem like a good spell.
It always works. That's a for that simple fact of it just works is nice.
That sounds so much better than my cloud of acid, which is a 20-foot cloud, and yet he's always dodging it. I don't get it. Even when he's upside down, with his butt in the air, stuck in the water, he still dodged it.
Well, that was a breath, not a cloud. There are explicit cloud spells.
Plus the acid splash. The acid splash cantrip is only like a little 5-foot burst.
Yeah. Well, he was doing a acid breath.
No, he's right. It was acid splash, but in the description it said 20 feet. It can travel 50 feet and it covers an area of 20 feet, but it can hit a guy for 5 feet. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and another thing to worry about is those saber suck spells. You know, especially when you're dealing with a dragon who could just brush things off with legendary actions.
Yep.
So when I go when I take my green like character and I do my attacks there, and then I do my attacks with my my griffin, and then I go away. So when I leave, anytime I leave, like he can take an opportunity strike on me.
Correct.
Yeah, you can just disengage to avoid that.
Your griffin would, yeah. Because your griffin is the one who's moving, not you.
But the griffin would not be able to attack at that point. So if you just wanted to go fly up to it, hit it with your sword a couple times, your griffin can disengage and then move you backwards.
If you had a better sword than bow, yes. Like if you're built as an archer character similar to your other character, that would probably not be advantageous.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. The bow, I think, is a better weapon of choice. So should I even attempt to attack? I mean, should I try to attack it with the griffin?
I mean, the griffin does damage, so I mean, it's a good thing. But at the same time, you're getting a little weak. So maybe you just take some of your potions and stuff.
Also, because you're an archer like you are, it's disadvantageous for you to be in melee with it.
Correct.
Excellent point.
But if you move to like right here, heal up, where I'm pinging, then you kind of corral it into this corner. Like stay at its level so that if it tries to go by you, your griffin gets swipes. Yes, it can take it, but it's still extra damage and stuff. And you can always kind of flavor your round as your griffin, because you're on the same initiative, he said. Your attacks are happening as you're moving in. So, bow, 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 bow. And then the griffin attacks. So, you wouldn't be at disadvantage mechanically.
Okay, so I could like fly by it and like bow, bite and continue
Yeah,
flying.
you would be flying into it, hitting, like attacking it with the bow as yourself 3 times because of haste. And then as your, air quote, turn ends, your griffin gets there after its movement and starts wailing on it.
Okay, cool. That's hard.
So
that's like it's hard to do in like
flavor thing. It's because he's saying, and I always think familiars and other lackeys are weird. It's like for initiative wise, because he's saying that the griffin is your turn as well, or same initiative. You're moving in with it at the same time as you're attacking.
Okay, cool, yeah. It's just a little slow when I actually go to do it because I'm juggling between my pages.
Yep.
What's up? What's up?
Hello.
Sounds like we got a lot of strategy going on here. Listened into some of it, and the dragon is none too happy to hear the nickname you've given it in the Discord chat. So I think we're going to double its legendary actions and quadruple its hit points.
Oh no!
Arm Ripper! It is going to kick off with you here. Dragon is 15 feet up in the air.
Hey Dan, I'm here.
Hey there, buddy. What's going on?
Not a whole lot, just got in.
character preloaded on the map, so I will drop you in, get an initiative, and we will get a rolling.
So it flew by again, and I get another opportunity attack, or I just start with my turn?
It is your turn, so yeah, go right ahead.
So is this thing about 1,200 hit points?
No comment.
Aww.
It's basically above me, right? So I can jump up and chop into it with my Vorpal axe?
Basically, yeah. It's not high enough to be out of complete reach. It's like an awkward attack as you're jumping up, just... But it's certainly possible. I've seen it done many a times.
Then I'm gonna jump up for my 2 attacks, and I'm gonna hit it in the left hand, and then I'm gonna hit it in the right hand to see if it is holding anything.
Alright. Don't attack that hand, attack my good hand! Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. Definitely a hit. And a hit on the money, a 19 AC, so very good.
And then for my bonus action, I'll take the healing potion.
Very cool. One thing we are becoming more and more certain of as we combat this thing is that the phylactery that you were so close to discovering that it panicked and grabbed and basically brought into the combat itself, it does not have it on its person anymore. Sometime between the last time you fought it a couple days ago and the current point, it put it somewhere, and considering its likely potential to magically transport itself pretty much anywhere, it could be anywhere at this point. It's kind of shuddering to think, like, we were this freaking close, and it's just, now who knows where the hell it is. It could be in the bottom of the river like the fucking the One Ring.
So I'm over here doing piddly 5 and 10 and 15 points of damage against a 1,200 thing beast, and we can't even find its phylactery, because what the hell? Okay, how do I use the healing potion? I keep clicking on it and it just wants me to type on it.
Correct. It's unlike most of the other macros on your sheet. It doesn't actually have a button combo with it. You have to do the manual 4x4 plus 4 die roll there. So yeah, while you're doing that, getting your heal on, this, yeah, if you've got the superior healing potion, then yeah, 8 die 4 plus 8. We're gonna knock one of the 2 out of 3 of the legendary actions out here. Do the wing buffet deal again, so that's going to prompt dexterity saves. From Arm Ripper, Tariq, and Yortul, Ari is just out of range of that.
What's the distance of that?
That is going to be a... Buffet. Oh, that's right, I need to descend, so... I think in this case, none of the above. You guys are just getting a nasty wind of undead stank over your head. I do need a dexterity saving throw from Mythwolf, though. Your dexterity check is good enough, though, so your dexterity saving throw could only be better. The stank attack! Ugh!
So I did a 4 die 8 because there's no 8 die 4 in my thing.
You can just type it in. You have to type it in. Because 4d8 is much more different than 8d4. You have to do /R, then what you typed.
Yeah, just copy the
Yep.
the little thing
Or-
I put up there.
Yep. Or that.
As I continue searching through this pile of ash for a screen that I know is there, we will pass it over to Yordle here. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm still in the middle of my action. But yeah, once Blaze gets his hit points back, you are... Yeah, since your turn just went off, you are in position to get another attack of opportunity, as this thing is flying away. Tariq and Yordle, the same would apply to you if you have a reach weapon of any type, I suppose. 29, very nice. And yes, once that has happened, little flub on my behalf right there, but it's in player favor, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna fly over that direction. Arm Ripper, you get your heal on, and then go ahead and take a free swipe on the dragon as it flies over your head. And then as he's doing that, Yordle, you can go ahead and start your attack as well. Hey, another hit. Very nice.
Finally.
17 there, and 19 off of that. Math skills failing. 375k, very nice.
So the 3 hits, 15, 17, and 19.
Yeah, exactly. Got all 3 of them. I got the first 32 before I took my turn, and now I got another 19 on my turn as I'm taking my reaction here. No good there from Yordle again.
And that's all he's got.
All right. And Amphith was here at the end of last session to see the dragon across the riverfront before we began this this combat. And then you beamed up to the ship because you had some stuff to take care of for a little bit, and now you've beamed back down, and we see the party in combat. The dragon is currently 15 minutes into Taurus. It is 15 feet above the ground level here, and it has this screaming turtle on its back that's just hanging on. Despite my attempts to knock the thing off it.
Finally, I okay.
How high up is it?
15 feet high.
Okay.
On you math rocks. I like a little trigonometry conversation earlier. We're not doing trigonometry here. Hell of a time for a potty break, Amphith. Would you stop for drive-through? Bring us any?
No, family invited me out for dinner.
Oh, for sure. We're talking in-game since you're joining in
Yeah,
halfway
okay.
through the combat. Hope you had a good dinner, of course.
Yeah, but I got caught in that big fire up off of 215.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was a big fire on South Buffalo just off of 215, and it choked up traffic up there. So,
Damn, like over by the new Durango station?
yeah, it's one of the new apartments over there.
Oh shit. Hope everybody's okay.
Yeah, me too. So, am I close? Am I within 20 feet of the dragon where I am, or do I have to move closer?
You would have to get 1 or 2 squares closer, and basically it would be right above you about 15-20 feet.
Okay, in that case, he's at long range for me, which means I guess my next attack's going to be a disadvantage. I'm going to take 2 attacks on it.
Alrighty.
I mean, if he's flying at 15 feet, wouldn't that be? That'd be 25 probably. But...
Yeah, if he's 1 square closer,
Yeah,
it's exactly
yeah.
20.
Yeah. So close.
What do you guys think this guy's wisdom is?
Tempest still got that resurrection penalty?
He does.
Oh my god.
It should only be -3 now, though. Because he's gotten a second rest. So, the good news is that both of those attacks hit, even with the fucking -4. Damn, bro. Starting off with a pair of 19s. But yeah, definitely make sure to adjust that -4 to a -3 going forward until the next long rest presents itself. And, do you have a third attack, or is that a misclick?
That was just me testing it.
Gotcha. Perfect. Alright, so both attacks land, 20 damage, and the trident appears back in your hand. Anything else there?
No, that's end of turn.
Okay. It is going to legendary react for the third of 3 this sequence. And tail attack incoming. This one at fuck it. I'm gonna try and get this turtle. Just try and thwack him. If I get a natural 20, maybe something good will happen and he'll fly off my back. Disadvantage attack. 17 to hit. Kind of a blind attack hitting.
Nope.
Yep, no good. So that'll bring up Twinkleberry, who's perfectly way the fuck over
Nope.
here now.
You moved the map while I was
Right, I
Okay.
always move the map to the person as I'm announcing their turn, so I notice sometimes the tokens go in the weird direction as I ping the map.
All right. Let's see.
Let us see here.
All right, 30-foot move. I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to curse him.
This is cursed. You think a creature as majestic as myself will fall to something as simple as a Hexblade's curse?
No, not necessarily, but you know what? You keep running away from me, so it must be scaring you somehow.
You are so insignificant. I'm going to save you for last.
How's your hand?
It's seen better days. Who's shouting at me?
Doggone it. Yeah, I missed both the shots, and that's the end of my turn.
Oh man, not used to seeing you miss with that +9. It is cursed for uno momento. Well, shit. Let's put a heart on it, because it loves to be cursed. And Theron, that's over to you. Look at you. You're still on this thing's back.
I am, and I don't have to do anything. I can just full on attack this time around.
Curse me harder, Daddy.
Stunning strike with that one too.
Damn stuns.
26 to hit. Go ahead, spam your next attack here.
Do you want to see if the stunning? Can I get a stun to see if it's stunned? Because I don't want to
Sure.
say every time.
Let's see. Is it con or wisdom?
Do this every time. but I think
I
I
know.
rolled
I know. It's freaking
It's
ridiculous.
con based off of your whiz.
Okay, so my best save based off of his best attribute, presumably. It
Theoretically.
got a 21 on the save.
and that'll do it.
Alright. If you're watching on the Twitch side, you get the peek behind the GM screen to see if I'm fudging the rolls or being honest. Sometimes I do fudge. On
Except
rare
you're
occasion.
scrolled up. You're scrolled up too high for us to see that. So,
Am I?
Stunning strike again.
or maybe it's not there yet. I don't know.
It's right there. I just highlighted it.
Delays.
Oh yeah, you're getting the delay on the Twitch side for sure. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it is. Next strike will also land. Got it.
Yep, and stunning strike.
Another. Okay, saving throw this time will be a 29.
All right, flurry of blows.
Oh boy. Oh, a miss. Another miss. Yikes.
And then I'm good.
Well, let's see what Asilitem has planned.
Yep. I'm going to do this. It's 30 feet. For some reason, I felt it was kind of coming at me.
He's coming right for us!
I am going to try to taunt him as I'm moving away and be like, you really think you know the lightning? I ride the lightning. I'm essentially trying to taunt him. See if he's going to come at me. And I'm going to hold my action. So if he comes at me to melee strike the hell out of me, I'm going to bamf the hell away. So he may come charging at me, but he's just going to swipe it at nothing because I won't be there. Because I'm going to use I'm going to hold my action if he comes at me to use my robe's ability to poof to the astral sea.
Gotcha.
And then I would return very shortly thereafter. So we'll see if he comes at me with my taunt.
All right. Well, let's see first what is happening way over here with our Kender on Griffinback.
Shit, is it my turn?
Yes, it do.
So sorry. Okay.
How dare you?
Staring off into space.
It's all that math.
Oh, crap, she fell off the griffin again. Ah!
You're expecting too much from me here.
Bop, bop. I don't know if that Kender has missed yet.
And then I'm gonna take a I think it's a superior potion of healing as my bonus action.
8d4
plus 8.
Okay. Need a second here for the dragon's turn.
It's entertaining because I get the whole I can summon the merchant guy because I'm tier 3, but I was never here for any of the monetary rewards, so I have no money to spend with him.
Oh God!
Whoops.
I know for some of the groups though, they got excess money because party members were there when the mission was assigned, but weren't there at the completion. So I want to say at this point, I don't know if it's Monday or Tuesday, but there should be, I think, like 40,000 gold still kind of sitting around in a party
that
inventory.
Would definitely be a different group.
It might even be Wednesday. I'm not sure because
yeah,
Wednesday completed. No, they haven't completed anything yet. It's only Monday that's completed, and
I have
Tuesday.
a chest I'm carrying around. Full
we
of gems
we have about I guess in this one we have about 20,000. So
Right, and I feel like this
for IOU,
amount was set aside entirely, like aside from any party fundage too, so it didn't accidentally get spent.
Yep.
Is there any specific Dracolich weapons that we could like summon the guy for and purchase to kill this thing?
There are dragon slaying weapons, but they're likely to be a bit spendy. I think this thing just got its breath weapon back. It sure did.
I feel like a Vorpal axe should have been a dragon slaying weapon automatically.
I mean, it's better if you crit.
Gosh.
Does my taunt do anything to him? Make him come at me?
It does not. In fact, it is going to... Alright, we're gonna do the bite attack on Amphith, which is going to require a bit of a descent and a shift. And then I'm gonna do both claw attacks on Theron. Try to see if I can't get him off. Bite attack is on Amphith. That is a 26 to hit. And we are looking at 15 pierce and 4 lightning as a result of that. And then 1 claw attack on Theron. A 27 to hit for 10 slashing.
That'll hit.
And then I am going to try to just dislodge you here with a raw athletics check versus your athletics or acrobatics. Not so much. Oh yeah, you're gonna stay on this thing. Okay. So, Amphith, after I bite on my fellow miniature living dragonkin there, you get an attack of opportunity, because this thing is now going to move over this way and gain about 50 feet. I'm sorry, ascend to about 50 feet. And then, Sean, once you've got your attack of opportunity... Damn, a miss! Okay, so that'll pass it back to Ari.
Would it be an advantage with Theron on its back?
I can see that.
Because it was also attacking Theron at the same time.
For sure.
Hey, anything we can do.
There we go. Got it. So yeah, Amber, over to you.
Arm Ripper, did you still want me to throw you up there, or?
I didn't know if it would be any point because I'm so far away.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, I'm gonna try something.
You could hold your action if Arm Ripper moves down there.
Yeah, I could do that. What do you think?
Hey, Pop-Tart, what's happening?
I'm down with whatever.
Alright, I'll hold my action until after Tariq. Until after Arm Ripper moves.
Okay. Well, then let's see what Tariq's got going on all the way the hell over there.
You can use a bonus action to heal, by the way, too.
Yeah, I should do that.
How much are uncommon magic items?
Depending on if they're permanent or one-shot, I'd say anywhere between like 100 and 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, really? So, like, winged boots or a broom of flying, or it's 1,000 gold?
They're pretty cheap. That's how Dawn was able to get one with the goblins. I think the broom of flying, like at max, was like 1,500.
And how much money do we have right now, guys?
There's about 20,000 in the current party funds right now.
Oh, brooms of flying for everybody.
If he has enough.
If he has them, yeah, that would be a thing that's possible.
I don't need one.
I don't think anyone ever dug in the chest. I've just been carrying it around everywhere.
Yeah, that's possible too. So I'm looking at this thing flying around. I'm like, hey, Meridian, you got any brooms or boots of flying?
Well, okay, our favorite tiefling merchant is summoned to the space right here. Oh, yes, welcome. Oh, good. Do you ever fight anything other than dragons, may I ask? Every time you call me, there's a dragon in the room.
This is the first time I've called you.
Not necessarily just you, I should say. Perhaps, yes, your turtle friend over there, and then, oh yes, the lightning man running across the field on the far side there.
Yeah, I've called him twice.
Yes, they always call me in the middle of dragon fights. What is it?
That's when we need you the most.
Maybe you should have a dragon weapon for us.
Maybe I should back over here behind my good friend, so I am not in the field of fire. But yes, let us make this quick. Yes, this has some Final Fantasy vibes for sure. Love it.
Does the party get a discount because Meridian's my best friend?
It is on a conditional basis. You basically need to roll each time you encounter him, but his starting attitude towards you is definitely more favorable each time. But then, of course, anybody who has the ability to summon the merchant from the ship into the field of battle also gets 25% off the starting price at Meridian's. So, am I to understand you are in need of ways to ascend to such heights?
Yeah, I just kind of hold my hand out, like motioning towards the dragon. Well, yeah.
Yes, yes. This, not all of us can be as fortunate as. And he unfurls his wings from behind his jacket. Yes. I do have in my possession 6 of these brooms that you currently seek. The price is a bit on the higher side right now. You know, inflation and marketing and all of that stuff. I needn't bother you with that. Say 2,000 per broom, off of the less the 25% that you get for being such a good friend.
Now, my character's background is guild merchant, so I know exactly how this stuff works. Can I try to roll a persuasion to get a little more of a discount?
You wish to haggle. Haggling is my favorite part of the process. Yes, please, haggle away. We're paused in the shopping screen. Yes, indeed. Oh, goodness.
And let's spend that inspiration item.
Yes, indeed. And let's chop that price in half for each broom. 1,000 base.
So I'm paying $750 each?
That is correct.
Right, how many need a broom? We have, what, 6 available?
6 available indeed. Arm Ripper, Ari, Amphith, yourself.
Sounds
Dude,
good.
I'll just take one to take one, but
That's
Yordle
4.
can take one.
Celoten, that's 5. Yordle,
I'll take one.
6. That would be all 6 if we bought one for every character on the field currently who can't fly.
I mean, might as well. I don't know who's got control of that gold piece.
it's in
tracker.
the party treasury. I was going to deduct it right now.
Okay, yeah, so $750 each for 6 of them.
I was going to offer to chip in gold since I'm not normally a party member, so the party treasury technically isn't mine.
It's fine, whatever.
Yeah, that treasury's been there since like
It's
the
been there for a
second meeting.
It's been there for a moment, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure most of the party members who would be the beneficiaries are people who don't game with us right now or left
Correct,
the
correct.
RU entirely.
So you said 750 per broom, and there were 6 brooms, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so 4,500.
1 million. Aw, 4,500. What a fucking steal.
Any magic whips? Just checking.
Yes, the licorice whip. Yes, I have available in a variety of sparkling, delicious flavors.
No, actually, no.
I think I may have the greatest whip the galaxy has ever seen.
I mean, I looked at that wrong. We don't have 20,000, but we do have enough to cover this, so my bad on that. I added, we subtracted 1,000 that Mythwolf owed the party funds from 12,000, giving us 11,000. So it's actually 6,500 from that 11,000, so we don't have 20,000. But there we go.
All right.
How much is a rare item, or does it just depend on the rare item?
Yeah, it varies by item. Rares tend to start at about 5,000 and go up, but again, if it's like a rare potion or a rare scroll, something that's going to burn up in one use, then you can easily subtract half off of that. And then, of course, some rare items are better than others. Same with very rare, and so on. Well, that is the greatest frickin' whip in the inventory, but that's not going to do you much good.
I was looking at the Claw of the Worm rune, like blocks dragon attacks. I was like, oh, that'd be interesting for the party to use.
Why
Just
are
realized-
you rolling a 100?
You know, I have not a whole lot of money, so I'm gonna have to borrow some, considering the fact that I've helped 5 different groups.
Does it?
That was all from the party fund, so you don't know anything. So
Is there still somebody with a wish available here?
He unfortunately isn't here tonight.
Oh.
But yes, we do have a +3 whip at hand, and yeah, it's gonna like deplete the party funds if we want it. It's also got an extra special little bonus on it, but if we're not gonna buy it, he's not gonna go into
Right,
any
yeah,
further
it's not gonna
detail.
be, you know.
I mean, yeah, rolled a 100% there on the chance for his inventory for a whip.
I mean, I'm
so-
cool with you using the 6,500. Don't know about others.
Oh, and I'm thinking the party fund still had about 25,000-30,000 in it. so-
No, that was my bad. I
Yeah,
looked at
no,
it and,
+3 whip would probably be in the 30.
probably be more than
40,000.
probably be more than that. Yeah.
Yes.
There's a Dragon Slayer sword if anybody uses swords. It does
Probably not
3d6.
for 6,500 though.
Nope, I'm good for right now. Thank you.
Well, it's just rare, and he said that rare is only like 5,000.
Oh. Well,
I can chip in some gold too. I never spend my gold on anything.
No, it's just a whip. All right.
yeah, we're in a combat, not a shopping episode.
Yeah, I just needed to get us something to even the playing field with this flying fucker.
We got
the
rooms. That'll
rooms
help.
are a good idea. Yeah, I just was saying there's a Dragon Slayer sword that does specific damage against dragons at 3d6 on the top of the other damage.
You're the only one who uses swords, though, really.
No, and in my hands, you know, because the whip is as a packed weapon, it's a +1 weapon in my hands anyway. So I mean, it's kind of the, you know, little give or take. I was just hoping to see if there was something that, you know, could have made it cooler, but.
All right. Well, Meridian's time is ticking away here, unless there's anything else last second to
Should we
quickly
get some
that
more
we want.
potions?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll call out to everybody else. I'm like, ask for something. I'm done.
Should we get more potions before he leaves?
Yeah, do another 10-pack of Superior, probably. That's within party funds.
Yes, I
if he
am.
has them.
I am starting to run low on the potion stockpile right now, but I do have 5 superiors on hand for you for 500 per.
2,500. That guy could probably use a little persuasion to get it down.
I'll buy them and I can roll the persuasion.
Well, keep in mind the 500 per is before the 25% off, and any other rolls are taken into account. Certainly will go down from there, and possibly more so. Let us say perhaps 300 per. And do I need to bring down a crate of 5, or do we just want to divvy those out real quick?
I mean, I would think just divvy them out, but defer.
And then how many graders does he have?
Are you buying those Superiors, by the way?
Yeah.
He has 1 greater in his inventory for 100.
What's the total gold on that?
I do hit point math, not mercantile math.
It's 1350, right? It was 250 per.
I trust you guys
Superior.
on that. You guys handle all your coin. I rarely ever see what coin you have. That's all on your side. But Tariq, that's a free action to summon him. So what else you got?
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, this is like Skyrim. Hold on a second. I'm doing something with my inventory. Okay, now we go.
The dragon's just kind of. You fucking ready yet?
Oh yeah, Sean was posting about that.
Hold on there, 1,200.
Everybody got a broom.
Sweet.
Everyone not flying. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's gonna be
Terry,
helpful 'cause
Terry and
all
Don
my,
did not. And actually, I don't think I counted Theron. I think I counted Yordle, but not Theron.
How much for a shield +1 uncommon item?
That acts as a two-handed weapon. You wouldn't be able to use a shield.
Yeah. That's a really good two-hander.
Oh, I read it as a one-hander. Damn it. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we went through that before when the shield came in and Don got it instead.
Yeah, I got that CRS. I can't remember. Okay, thanks.
Oh, good. Okay. So yeah, let's divvy out those potions. J-Man, take your turn, and let's get the action rolling again here. We're in our final few minutes, or final 30 minutes.
So I'll use my new broom to fly 50 feet closer. Oh, angling up toward him. Obviously, he's 50 feet up, so I can't get it to him just yet. But as I get closer, I will hit him with some more Eldritch Blasts.
Okie doke. One for two. Second shot, a near miss.
Well, might as well inspiration that near the end of the night.
All right. Sounds good.
That's it.
Okay. Going to Wing Buffet legendary action to ascend another 40 feet. So this thing is now 90 feet straight up there. And Theron, let's see if you can hold on here. Uh-oh. Use your inspiration to get another roll entirely and take the better of those two, or you can just take your risk with a 90-foot free fall.
I will use my inspiration.
Would he fall before or after the ascending?
During.
Okay.
Uh-oh. At least we got the 26 on that with the better side of it, so hanging on for the ride still. So we're gonna send it all the way down here to Arm Ripper, who's watching this dragon just go. Woo!
The dragon is now too high in the air for Move Earth to get Arm Ripper high enough, which is what I was going to do on my held turn.
Oh!
Arm Ripper can fly though.
I've got the broom flying though, so I can Harry Potter my ass up there, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
got a
I'm
speed of
gonna-
50.
Not quite. Not quite.
He's
So
like
I can
50 feet
fly
now, I
up to
think.
50 feet and then I can jump the other 40?
No, Arm Ripper, you're pretty big. Like, you're over 200 pounds, right? If you're over 200 pounds, the speed is only 30 feet.
I have something that also moves me half my speed, which is 40. The instinctive pounds. So does that give me 60 feet that I could jump? Or no, shit, that's just move.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not sure if you're gonna be able to vertically attain that.
And if I acid spit straight up, it's just gonna land back down on me, isn't it?
Probably.
It's like a loogie in your face, like blowing into the wind. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Unless it lands, right? Shit.
Can I take my held action as soon as he's done?
Yes.
Well, guys, unless y'all need me to do anything, I can't think of a damn thing I can do anyway.
I mean, you can move closer, and then you can action dash.
Moon him.
Look at my butt.
I mean, you're not getting to him, but you could at least get closer.
There, I'm playing chess. I'm done.
Alright, Yordle! Also on Broomstick, and also probably a pretty heavy chap.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
guess
can
as a
do-
bonus action, I could just take a healing potion and yeah.
Yes. Yes, good
I'm gonna
call.
do this really quick before Yordle starts his turn.
Oh, go ahead. Alrighty, yep, another concentration thing, a whiz save. A natural 20 on its wisdom save for
Shit.
28. Yordle scooches in closer and just kind of fires an arrow up into the sky and doesn't come anywhere close to this thing. And Amphith's still down here at ground level, but suddenly with a magical broom in hand. What you got?
What's the movement rate on Broom of Flying?
50.
50. Okay.
Well,
And how-
it's 50 unless you're a heavy fucker over 200 pounds, then it's 30.
No. Okay. I'm going to. He's going to. I'm sorry. How high up is the dragon right now?
90 feet high.
Okay, then I'm just gonna do a double move to get as close as possible.
Do it. And Twinkleberry.
All right, let's see. I am going to head. I'm at 20 feet already. So if I angle up this way, getting to here, I would be at 80 feet, and he's at 90 feet, which means that it's just enough for my whip to reach 10 feet. So I'm going to utilize Booming Blade on my whip, which, if he moves, is the only time it would take effect. He is hexed, and I'm going to cross my fingers greatly.
Actually, Don, at your level, he should take some sonic damage right away as well.
Yeah, I think they take additional damage.
No,
if they
that's
move.
Green Flame Blade.
No, Green Flame Blade is additional adjacent enemies. Booming Blade is if they move, they take additional damage.
We are shy a few points for the to hit mark.
Because Theron is opposite me on the dragon, I get advantage.
He is not opposite you from the angle you are approaching. You do get sneak attack because he is technically adjacent, but you are looking at the 16 on the die there. Unless you have
All right,
inspiration or HP.
Let me roll a hero point.
3 or better.
He hit turbulence, so I think it hit the feet.
Ah, there it is. Alright, so a hit. And yes. Suffers the normal attack effects, becomes sheathed in energy. Yep. If it moves willingly.
I thought they took it both sides.
Immediately takes 1d8 thunder.
It would actually be
increases.
2d8 because of 5th level.
It rolled 2d8, right? 2 plus 7 for 9.
Or am I reading
Correct.
it wrong?
Yep, that would be correct. So it'd be
Gotcha.
9 damage if he willingly moves,
Not okay.
including the
But the 30.
30 that he took from the.
Right. Okay, so let me get the 30 here.
And don't forget, at 5th level, you do a D8 on hitting them.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the second
all right.
paragraph.
So let
Yeah,
me
that's
just,
what I thought. Yeah.
I keep that second paragraph. That's what screws me up on there. All right, let me roll
Well,
the 1d8.
Normally, that's just like, here's all your damage scaling. Not, by the way, here's extra damage. Just cause.
And he takes an extra 4.
Okie dokie.
So 34 points of damage from a whip.
Okay. Well, the thing starts to turn and laugh at you as you're approaching. It obviously senses you with a blind sight or something in that respect. And before it can even turn to mock you, it takes more damage in one shot than it's taken from anything else in this combat. And lets loose a roar of pain. And it's going to use its other legendary react to try to swat you with its tail. A 20 to hit for 22 bludgeoning.
Okay, I'm going to use my uncanny dodge to take half damage from that.
Alright. And then once that is done, we will send it to Theron.
How long is the dragon from from the tip of its nose to where I'm standing? About how many feet is that?
Where exactly do you envision yourself standing? The dragon in its entirety? I'm kind of thinking at huge size, it's got to be over 100 feet long.
So I'm probably close to the wings, probably more to hold on right by the wings.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this. Oh, no,
Dark
wrong
vision.
one. No, wrong one.
Useful!
I'm going to cast darkness on its nose.
Okie dokie.
Unfortunately, that's not really going to hamper it at all. It has blind sight.
Only to a certain range, potentially. It might impact it, but it's going to be... maybe.
That depends if its blind sight is more than 20 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
In any case, do I have... Yes. Damn it. There we go. Something like that. So that's your action. No immediate obvious effects or sounds of alarm from the dragon.
All right, and then patent defense as my bonus action. Get in there extra tight and hold on.
Alrighty. Asilatim, that's back over to you. Where the heck are you? You're all the way down here.
I'm
Howdy.
down below. I thought he was going to charge me. He did not. So.
Amber, of
Well,
course.
if you're not going to attack me, then take this, and I will. Where is it? My spell thing. I'm gonna throw a star at him. At his where his nuts would be. I don't know. The pelvic bone.
Called shot
Ari's here.
to the nuts.
Maybe I'll get another 1,000 gold for hitting something in the nuts. I don't know. 23 damage.
Amber, the answer is 0. Let's see. That 23 freaking points of damage. Look at that hit point bar.
In the pelvic region.
And the phylactery comes falling out, dangling into the sky. No.
Yes.
Oh, didn't want to know where that was.
Up your butt.
I had a
Jobu.
feeling that's where it was.
Oh,
I'll
good
save
gracious.
My HP, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, so back across the river, we've got Light Ray and Green Lac.
I was almost tempted to do the Ant-Man Thanos thing, and
All right, we're just gonna stick with what works here. We're gonna Zephyr Strike and then attack.
All right. If it ain't broke. Aw, damn it. At least the third attack lands. Well, you know Meridian does like you, so anything's possible. 5, 6, to force myself not to do the math out loud, and everybody's like, "Holy crap! That's how many hit points it has."
I figured it out. I marked it on a sticky note. I think it's 1,200.
Oh, 1,200. Okay, okay. I mean, I am a fan of Final Fantasy for sure. This is another song here that's got some definite Final Fantasy vibes to it here in the Twitch. But 3 shots, one of which lands, plus the Zephyr Strike. And back over to the Dracolich, who is going to take how much Booming Blade damage, Don?
9.
Okay, so I'll get that first. And it is going to continue its ascent, but not after getting its 3 attacks. Man. Yeah, nothing good for the lightning breath here. I guess I could get Tariq and Ari. Kind of a waste of an AoE. So it's
you
gonna
go with a 90-foot angle.
What's that?
With a 90-foot angle, that probably only hit one of them.
And they'd have to be angled perfectly too. Like if I'm at the highest point, like I might be able to get them at a downward diagonal, but it depends on both their heights, of course. So it's gonna bite claw on Twink Lavarovich here, who just came up and beat the crap out of it. And bite claw, we are looking at an 18 is the lowest attack.
Yeah, I have a 17 armor class.
Gotcha. So the claws are going to deal 12 and 13, so 25. And then the bite is coming in big with 26 pierce and 6 lightning.
You have
Now it's 6
area
lightning?
or whatever it is.
Correct. 26 pierce, 6 lightning.
I have 3 hit points left.
Oh my god. And it is going to do a in-round tactics check. 18, so that's going to work out okay.
And moved out of my threatened square, I take an attack of opportunity.
we're gonna do a little pivot in this direction as I exit your threatened square. So, yes, take the attack, but maybe at disadvantage. And it is at disadvantage, robbing you of a natural 20.
Disadvantage. No.
Anyway,
Somebody give me.
it's not gonna matter because you took your reaction on your uncanny dodge earlier.
You did.
All right, never mind. Oh, that was.
Ah, damn it!
Can I burn Michael's inspiration to give Twinkleberry the nat 20?
No. I couldn't
He doesn't
made
have the
attack
action.
because I didn't have the action for it.
Oh, okay.
God damn
Okay,
it!
never mind.
Okay, so it is going to ascend another 80 feet. That's going to put it at 170 feet. So I'm going to need to stack 2 of these wing icons on it to represent that. And yeah, it's got a nice bit of buffer there as Ari's turn comes to the fold. I'm sorry, before you take your full turn, let me get another dexterity save from Theron there, still holding on to this thing. Saving throw, not dexterity check. I think it's an extra. I think it's a difference between 5. Yeah, you get an extra +5 on that. So 28. Okay, you're still holding on.
How high in the air with Twinkleberry?
I'm 80 feet up. Yeah, I'm coming down to the ground real quick. So.
I was looking to see if Healing Word would reach you, just to give you a couple of points while you're up there, but it won't even reach, so. I don't think I have anything I can do against the dragon. He's too far away.
Yeah, they do got that range advantage against a lot of foes for show.
I'm gonna have to give a potion to who's in front of me. I can't.
That is Amphith. He is also on his broom, but I think only like 50 feet up, or maybe. Sean, how high up did you go? Just go ahead.
I'd say I went up about 90 with a.
You did a move and a dash?
Yeah, move and a dash. Yeah.
Okay. So put the wings icon on your character because we're gonna need to reflect that for next session, unless somebody deals a countless amount of damage to this dragon in the next 10 minutes. We'll definitely want to record any spells in progress, effects in progress, especially if you're going to a different session. Twinkleberry's probably not going to fare so well moving to Monday night in this state.
How can we accomplish that countless damage? I'd like to know more about that.
Roll percentile and roll 100 3 times in a row. But yes, Ari, go ahead. You should be able to move and dash as well and still have your bonus action left to give him the potion.
Yeah, because I have the boots are still active, so I have 60. Well, no, the boots probably wouldn't apply to the broom, huh?
Right.
So if I get 50 feet up, can I toss him the potion?
He's still 40 feet above you. Unless you were already like 40 or 50 feet high up to begin with.
Yeah.
Same case for you. Make sure to put some wings on your token. so we know just how high up you are. Same thing for Arm Ripper. We're going to need to know just how high up you were. I think you could only move 30 and 30, so you're probably like 60 feet up.
I'm heavy.
Stupid broom. It's like flying a moped.
How do I do wings on an emoji?
If you click your token, the little circle at the bottom of it, click that, and then you'll see all of the icons you can add to your token. Scroll almost to the bottom. The wings are just above where they all start turning black and white. And then you can just find which one of those wings represents the height that your character is at. Handy way to track the third dimension.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers, 60 feet below the dragon.
Below it? Okay.
Because it won't reach. But that way, if he comes down, he takes 13 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I will send another Bardic Inspiration to Tariq.
Sounds good.
Did you use the D8?
I have not needed it yet.
Okay, I'll give it to Arm Ripper then.
These things can turn me into a ninja.
And J-Man, go ahead, take your turn.
I'm just going a full 100 feet with a dash. And chase this thing down.
I'm so sorry. I was so busy playing with the emoji things I just found. What did she say she was giving me? Or that I needed to do?
Bardic Inspiration, you add a D8 to a roll.
And there's an emoji for that as well on the very first line, the little musical note. It's the second line, I'm sorry. It's just under the orange dot, the little blue music note. You can put that on your character just in case between now and 2 weeks from now you forget that she gave you Bardic Inspo. That's another... Almost all of the conditions and effects that you can get, you can find a little icon for, so...
That is awesome. I want to, just put all of them on there. So
you wouldn't even be able to see yourself anymore. It's like the sticker guy that put them all over his face. So, the dragon is 170 feet up, and I think... yes, I took my turn recently, so I'm going to go ahead and take the reaction legendary after this to ascend another 40.
Oh, quit showing off. Come back down here.
The wing buffet will affect nobody at this height. Nobody is at 160 feet height, if I'm not mistaken.
So is he running or just being annoying?
He's afraid.
He's not afraid. He's being sarcastic. He's like, ha ha ha, look at you little ones down there.
Right? And as you're all ascending to follow him, you notice that you're in a perfect line right below him, and he turns around. Just kidding. Okay.
I'm on the ground. Can he reach me?
I'm gonna have to cheese it. Yes, he can. Okay. So, Westy, you tracked our initiative.
I did. I already put it in there.
Fantastic. So we
although one side. Oh,
Sulu Dragon.
I was gonna say I didn't add Amphith, so I needed to grab him.
Cool. Yeah.
Now that you say that.
So he's at 1702.
Edit my phone.
I need Sean and Amber both to roll.
Okay, I have Amphith. That was the only change from the initial start of this, so.
Cool. Okay, Sean and Amber, both of you roll a percentile, please. Okay. So, Sean, I need you to roll 5 die 10 times 2. Amber, I need you to roll 10 die 10 times 2. Theron triggering his free long rest before we close it out. Very nice.
Maybe you want to do that after whatever happens. Don't know.
Oh yeah, I'll do that at the very end.
Okie dokie. I am looking at, what is that, 136? Look at that hit point bar. Alright, so in a swoop of ultra fast motion right above your heads, you're pretty sure that Captain Gatra has gotta be watching out for you, especially after Meridian was summoned into this combat to assist, because in, like I was just saying, in a streak of movement over your heads, you think that might have been one of the attack shuttles from the Dragon Lotus that just did like a flyby. But as you get a closer look at it, you're pretty sure that, flyby or no, this vessel is also horribly damaged, because it is leaving a very visible smoke and fire trail behind it, as just as quickly as it appeared over your head, discharging its cannons right into the Ultra Dracolich for 136 points of oh dear god. It just as quickly, and it's gone. And off in the distance, a couple hundred yards away, you all just see a loud plume of dust and debris and a little bit of fire. It doesn't look like the shuttle like just exploded on impact, but whoever was fucking piloting that thing probably needs to get their certification rechecked. That's where we're gonna pick it up next time around, as I send you back to the start screen here, and we put a close on the part 1 of the Coalescence, and I will turn the audio over to you all here for a few moments after I just thank you all for being here tonight. Wonderful session, great start, great kickoff against this dragon, a lot of good little RP snippets back and forth there as well, and able to bring back Amber, who hasn't been here on Tuesday in a while, but she was here during the initial encounter with the Dracolich before it even became the Ultra Dracolich. So it's nice to kind of bring some of the team back together for this effect here. We were supposed to have more people. I think I had 10 or 11 people in the party plan, so you're all supposed to do a little bit more damage tonight, but we got it done, and hope you had as much fun kicking this thing's ass as I had kicking yours.
Yeah, I think it's right now it's been pretty good, going pretty well for us. So, especially with you rolling nat ones, that helps.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, I think it's also pretty cool. Almost 40 points of damage with a whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the Millennium Falcon? I wonder.
It was
I
just
am
a
pulling
shuttle, not a ship. So.
No, that was a good time.
I've-
Thank you.
I've got money on Daniel not remembering the Cloud of Daggers is there next time.
Oh yes, and Mythwolf will definitely need to use his long rest, as you're gonna kind of get hulked off of this thing, like when Hulk got on the back of the F-16 in the Avengers movie, and he just destroyed it to the point where it blew up, and he just got jettisoned off into the fucking distance. Yeah, once your character goes splat back down on the surface down there, a long rest will be a very good remedy.
Yeah, we go much higher. It don't matter how far I won't be able to slow fall it.
I can catch you on the way down. I am on a flying moped.
But you also wake up no matter what with 3 hit points. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
even if you went unconscious, you would then wake up with 3 hit points and be like, long rest.
Right, because the 136 damage is not going to be enough to double his HP total on the opposite side. So he's just getting tossed off, unconscious, blasted into a char onto the ground, Wile E. Coyote style. A few moments later, wakes up with 3 hit points. Oh God!
And then
he'll know how I feel right now. Because I'm at 3 hit points.
Yeah, and you don't have the benefit of regen 3 every round.
Very true.
Well, good times,
Much
friends.
good.
Good times here on Tuesday, session 17. Don't miss us Thursday night for Star Wars What If Session 3 as we continue the weekly event of the Coalescence and see just exactly what all of this is about. In the meantime, friends, hope you all have a great night, great Wednesday. I will catch you soon. And, of course, remember, I'm from downtown, born and ready for you, armed with skill and its frustration and grace, too. Good night, friends.
Good night.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. It was fun.
Sayonara.